KAROLINE TUCKEY Last updated 1847. In November 28, 2017, Dr Yusuke Kuroda and Dr Farah Palmer have been looking at how culture affects the way rugby is played. Culture can be used to get the best out of rugby players, say researchers who compared the Māori All Blacks with the Japanese national rugby team. Cultural identity affects how teams work together and their style of play, say former Black Ferns captain Dr Farah Palmer and sports science lecturer Dr Yusuke Kuroda, both from Massey University. Players for the Māori All Blacks must have Maori heritage, whereas the Japanese national rugby team had 8 foreign-born players out of 31, when they were surveyed in 2014. Kuroda said, the Māori All Blacks perform a haka before their match against the British and Irish Lions in June. Players were from New Zealand, Fiji and Tonga, but Japan does not allow dual citizenship, so these players forfeited their citizenship to other countries. They showed strong, positive feeling toward Japanese culture, even though their level of cultural identity was lower than the Japanese-born players. Read more. Farah Palmer, Manawatu Standards Person of the Year. They found strongly different characteristics in the individual perspectives of each team, and the collective team cultures. Japanese players bow to the crowd after their recent match against France. The Māori All Blacks players had more positive feelings toward their own culture and stronger feelings about maintaining the culture than players from the Japanese national team, and display a more playful and spontaneous team personality. Kuroda said, they also valued flair, spontaneity and high-risk rugby for the collective good. The Japanese national team express a more serious-minded and goal-oriented personality. Even though externally the Japan national team seems more culturally diverse, the team values unity, structure and conformity, reflecting the dominant values in Japanese culture. The researchers said the findings showed insight for building and strengthening teams, but went beyond that. In this increasingly global and culturally diverse world, understanding the motivational personality and cultural profile of any group may help determine ways to enhance the working environment and psychological well-being of the people in that group, Kuroda said. Palmer, also a New Zealand Rugby board member, said she could see the effects of different cultural strengths on the field. The Māori All Blacks won the second test in 2014 against the Japanese team in Tokyo by throwing the ball quickly before a line-out had formed, and through some risky or 5,050 passes. The Japanese team dominated through their set pieces like scrums where they worked as a clinical unit.